Welcome back to Everything House. Today we're talking about jigsaws. Okay, what is a jigsaw? This is a jigsaw. Okay, now it's a very valuable tool in a way that it can do things that most other tools can't. It's very efficient at cutting curves. All right, the reason why it can do that is because it has a very small blade width. Okay, which makes it very easy to go ahead and rotate it on a surface. So you're trying to cut, it's very easy to do that. That's what it's designed for, actually. It has a couple different features. So it has a speed variable here. On this model, it goes from 1 to 5. Okay, so 1 is, let me show you. Right? Very slow, very controlled. You can be deliberate as to where you're taking out material. All right? Goes all the way up to 5, which looks like this. A lot faster, maybe 5 times. But it's going to be a lot less controlled, right? It's going to bounce around a little bit more on you. Also, depending on what blades you have, okay? Also, there's different teeth designs, okay? Most blades on this tool are designed so this way it's going to be cutting on the downstroke. That's why you have teeth that look the way they do here, all right? So that means as you're cutting, the side it's going to be cutting is as it goes down. So that means you're not going to have blowout as much on the surface you're working. They make blades that go the other way. So they do make blades that have the teeth coming up, like a circular saw. Right? Circular saw, same thing. The teeth cut on the way up. So usually on a circular saw, whatever you're cutting, the back side is a cleaner cut than the top because it's cutting this way. It's cutting on the upstroke. A jigsaw cuts on the downstroke, right? As you can see from these teeth again, all right? So that means as you're cutting, it's making a nicer cut on the surface that you're cutting on. So you can be very, again, focused and deliberate on where you want to cut. So here you have a trigger, okay? It has a trigger lock. So in case you're doing a long cut and you don't want to hold the trigger all the time like this, it's got a lock here. So you can go ahead and pull it and then push this down. It'll stay on for you like this. All right? It's easier to use. You don't have to focus on your finger speed because on this tool it doesn't matter. It's all or nothing. There's no variable speed trigger. That's what your variable is here. They make metal blades. They make more aggressive wood blades. They make a whole bunch of different kind of blades, just like they have for a reciprocating saw. Another thing, cool aspect about this tool is it has a rating here. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, that will 0, 1, 2, and 3 actually. So basically what this is it's forward momentum, how aggressive it's biting, right? So if you're just trying to rip through something quickly, you put it on 3, that means as it cuts, the rotation is going to be greater, all right, than if you put it on 0, which is just straight up and down. So this has a forward momentum aspect to it, where it wants to actively cut for you as you move it through the material. If you go to 0, it's just going to go straight up and down, and you can be very precise. It's great for like fine woodwork, cabinetry, things where it really counts. All right, things you're going to stain are very important. It's great for it, okay, because you can't just caulk and paint like you would do if you're doing some kind of painted carpentry. So, as a homeowner, do you have to have one? No, you don't have to own a jigsaw. You can pretty much get by. If you're building a project here or there and you have a couple curves to do, you don't need a jigsaw. You can do it with, say, a circular saw and then go ahead and just do straight cuts around your curve and then go clean it up later with some sanding, or you can do a circular saw and still come up with a nice curve. If you're trying to do it with any kind of proficiency or efficiency, yeah, then get one. But just not all the time you have to cut a circle in wood. It just doesn't happen that often, depending on what you do. Yeah, so that covers the jigsaw. Please put in the comments if I forgot anything or your favorite jigsaw. I'd be very much appreciative to opening a conversation about it. Like and subscribe to the channel if you have not, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks.